Hi everyone.
Hi.
Your electricity going. I don't ask you anymore. I don't ask about you anymore. I just would like to ask about your electricity. Is that right?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Yeah, electricity is like always cut off, like every day.
Yes, yes. What did you study yesterday?
Natural disasters.
About disaster?
Yes, sir.
Natural disaster? Okay. I hear that you guys got a project. It's a group project, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How many group members are there in a group?
Maybe it's 3.
Jamai.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, worry. You can sule nega quit my tema.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, Elena, driver. Thank you.
Okay, all right. How many group members are there in a group?
3 members.
3 members. Great. Teacher Rose said that you need to prepare a PowerPoint slideshow, right? Or maybe with a Google slide is fine too.
Yeah.
But one thing is, you have to finish before Thursday because your presentation will be on Thursday. Okay. And then next one is, you will have after we discuss. You will have an exam. It's a test. It's not very big exam. It's a test. In the test, I think it will be about an hour long. I will just explain you guys after everybody here. Okay. So it's on Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday, Mashima. What you need to review? As usual. Okay. So I just say it and I will repeat it after this one, and I will just post it on our Bible group. Okay. So firstly, I would like to explain you guys. Before I would like to talk about it, I would like to know that you guys are all right with the typing. Is your typing is all right?
Yes.
Typing yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna use test portal?
Yeah,
test portal don't want.
test portal ဆိုတာဒီထဲကဟွာလေဗာလဲပထမစဉ်းစားတာပေါ့နော်အခုစဉ်းစားနေရအော်စုလဲရလားတန်းတဲ့သူတွေရောဒီလို test ဒီလိုမျိုးဒီဟိုဖုန်းနဲ့မဟုတ်ဘူးကွန်ပျူတာနဲ့ဖြစ်ပေါ့နော်ဟိုစာရိုက်ဖို့အဆင်ပြေလားဒါမှမဟုတ်ရှင် paper နဲ့ဖြေရအဆင်ပြေလားဆိုတော့တယောက်အဆင်မပြေလဲ paper နဲ့လုံးဝအဆင်ပြေမှာဘာလို့လဲဆိုတော့အကုန်လုံးအဆင်ပြေမှာဒီနော်အဲ့လိုဆို
I'm fine with both.
Okay, thank you very much. ဟွာလေ typing ရိုက်ကတာအဆင်ပြေလားတက်လျာတို့ချူတို့ typing မြန်လားအရင်ညံစရာတော့မလို
မမြန်ဘူးဒီဆို
ညံမမြန်အောင်နော်တမီး
ဟုတ်
အရင်ညံစရာတော့ဒီလိုမလိုဟုတ်လားအရင်တော့မမြန်ဘူးဒါပေမဲ့တချို့ဟာတွေက multiple choice တွေလားမှာ multiple choice တွေကတော့အရင်လွယ်သွားမှာပေါ့ click ဖြစ်သွားမှာပေါ့အဲ့လိုဆိုနော်ဒါပေမဲ့ typing မှာကြတော့အဆင်မပြေမှာဆိုလို့တက်ခါတော့ရော
Yeah, the teacher.
အဆင်ပြေရနော်အဲ့ဆိုအောင်ကောင်းလို့ Elvin Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine with both.
Okay. လုံးလုံးရော
Okay. Teacher typing ဟိုကဘယ်မှာလုပ်မှာ Google Classroom မှာ
ဟုတ်တယ် Google ဖြစ်ပုံများတယ် Google Form နဲ့ဖြစ်ပုံများတယ်ဟိုပါပေါ့ typing လည်းတချို့ကဗမာလိုမှမပါတာ English ပဲဆိုတော့ကြည့်ပြီးရရအောင်မယ် အဲ့လိုမျိုးဆိုတော့အများနဲ့ပို့နေကြပုံစံမျိုးဖြစ်မှာသင်မပြေသူရှိတာဒီလိုလုပ်လိုက်မယ်ဒီချက်ဟိုဗာလဲမေးခွန်းတော့အဲ့ဟိုဟာနဲ့ link နဲ့ပဲ Google နဲ့လုပ်လိုက်မယ်လုပ်ပြီးတော့မှဟိုဟာသားတို့ဒီချက်က link တစ်ခုပေးလိုက်မှာနော်ဒီချက်အမှန်တကယ်စဉ်းစားတယ် time limit တတ်မှတ်မလို့ဒါပေမဲ့ time limit ကတတ်မှတ်ကမှာပဲဒါပေမဲ့ရှိရဲမှာတခါတည်းတတ်မှတ်ရင်ကောင်းမလားဒီမှာပဲတတ်မှတ်ကောင်းမလားလို့ဆိုခါကြိုက် technical error တွေပါရှိမှာဆိုလေအဲ့လိုဆို time limit တော့မတတ်မှတ်တော့ဘူးနော် time limit မတတ်မှတ်ဘူးဆိုတာမင်းတို့ဖြေရမှာတော့တနာရီဖြစ်ပုံများတယ်မိကုန်းကလေဘာလို့ဆို writing ပါမှာဆိုတနာရီဖြစ်ပုံများတယ်အဲ့တော့တနာရီဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တစ်ချက် writing ကိုတစ်ချက်ကြည့်ပြီးတော့မှပြောမှာဆိုတော့တနာရီဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဟိုတကယ်လို့များကိုကနောက်ကျပြီးမှဝင်တော့ဖြစ်မီးပြတ်သွားတာပဲဖြစ်ဖြစ်အဲ့လိုမျိုး technical error ရှိမှာဆိုဒီချက်ဟို form မှာတော့တခါတည်းဟိုမလုပ်တော့နော် time limit မတတ်မှတ်တော့ဒီကနေပြီးတော့ပဲဒီချက်က control လုပ်တော့မယ်ဒီကနေ control လုပ်ပြီးတော့မှတနာရီကြာရှင်ဒီချက်စီရောက်လာအဲ့ဒါတွေတစ်ချက်စစ်ပြီးတော့ကျန်တဲ့နိုင်ဝက်ကိုပိုးတဲ့နိုင်ဝက်ကတော့ activity ပေါ့နော် store တာတွေပါတယ်ဟိုတချို့ဒီ game လေးတွေပြီးတဲ့ခါကျရှင်ဒီ speaking mind တွေဆက်ပြီးတော့နော် okay လားဟိုတယောက်မရောက်လာသေးလား link မရောက်လာသေးရတယ်နော်အဲ့လိုဆိုသမီးစုလက်
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ဒီချက်
သမီးခွင့်တိုင်ထားရဆို
ဒီနေ့မဟုတ်ဒီချက်မနေ့ကတိုင်
မနေ့ကခွင့်တိုင်တာအေးပါအေးပါ Okay, okay. ဒါဆိုလို့ရှိရင် teacher တို့ lesson လေးသွားရအောင် let's go to lesson. Let's go to lesson. Okay, let's listen to the news report. Okay, news report လေးတစ်ချက်ကြည့်ရအောင် ဒီအပေါ်ဥစားပြီးသွားပြီလား exercise 3ပြီးသွားပြီလား3
ပြီးသွားပြီ4လည်းပြီးသွားပြီ
ပြီးသွားနော်ဒါဆိုကျွန်တော် lesson ဒီ listening လေးသွားလိုက်မယ်နော် listening ကကြတော့ what kind of natural disaster does it describe can you tell from the rescue workers ascent where the disaster has happened but I'm not sure about the ascent because but you can guess what kind of disaster it was. Let's listen to the audio.
28. I'm here in one of the support centres where people continue to arrive. They've lost their homes, their cars, and all their personal possessions. They've come here for food, water, and, if they're lucky, some clean clothes. Thousands of homes have been destroyed and almost 200 people have been killed. Remote villages in the outback have been hit the worst. I've just spoken to 2 volunteer firefighters and here's what they told me.
We've worked flat out for 3 days now trying to stop the blaze from spreading, but the wind has been so strong that it's spreading really quickly and it's very difficult to control it.
I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's got to be the worst ever.
It all started on Friday when the temperature was well above 40 degrees.
Wildfires.
Yeah. Okay. Is there any different answer? Is that wildfire? Yes. Do they know that that's the matter of the having wildfire?
Like 200 people were killed, and those are common in natural disaster. But they mentioned that the wind has been like starting to get rough lately. So it's one of the heat air fuel. The fuel is the branches, and the heat is like the sun or something. So it's most likely wildfire. That's one.
Okay. Okay. So, guys, Evan, yeah, do you have something to add?
No, teacher. I just knew it accidentally.
Okay, and so can you? So you have listened the ascent from the rescue workers. So how do you think? Where?
They are Australians.
They are Australian.
Yes. I mean
How
they
can
are
you say
ascent.
so? Yeah.
they sound cocky, but in some people's ear, they may sound rude. Yeah. I mean, I've heard them speak before in some videos. So yeah, yeah. I think they are Australians.
Okay, but yes, but their accent is not very, yes, thank you for your guess, but their accent is not very clear one, right? When it compares to other countries, that speak English. So most of the people, they speak like this. Yes, probably maybe they are Australia, or I don't think it is Britain, because their accent is very different. Okay, anyway, let's go to 6. Complete the sentence with the correct present perfect form of the bad verbs in brackets. Okay, the teacher the present perfect ကို active ကို passive ကို teacher တို့သင်ပြီးသားပဲဟုတ်တယ်နော် teacher နဲ့ပဲသင်ခဲ့တာအဲ့လိုဆိုတော့အခုဒီဥစ္စာကို teacher မပြောတော့ဘူး teacher ကိုဒီအဖြေလေးတွေပထမဆုံးနံပါတ်1ကိုကြည့်လိုက်နံပါတ်1ကိုကြည့်လိုက်ဟောသူကပေးတာမပေးထားအောင်နော် They blank here for food, water, and if they were lucky, they will have some clean clothes. အဲ့တော့ teacher တို့စဉ်းစားရမှာနှစ်ခုရှိရယ် You have to think about, is this going to be passive or active? So if the action, the subject, the action maker is in front of the, how can I say, sentence, and you have to use active, right? So you have to discriminate between it's gonna be active or passive by yourself by seeing this one, okay? And then you type the correct answer and then send it to me from Zoom. You don't need to copy anything, just only number and the answer. Okay? ကြည့်ရပေါ့ဘယ်လောက်မှတ်မိတယ်လဲကြည့်ကြည့်မယ်နော် Nyanzo is already sent to me.
JJ, I have a question.
While we are, yeah.
For hit yeah, first participle,
HIT.
what is it? HID, right? No?
Yes.
Then it's my mistake. I wasn't so sure about that.
Okay.
Teacher, I need to set it in the chat.
From Zoom. Is that Talia? Yes, Nyanzo. Okay, Talia is already. Okay, Alvin. I got the Alvin answer. Okay, Nito, Taka. Okay, Alba. Chu maya pay no, chu. Namin ko le maya pay.
I have like corrected my mistake. Do you see that?
I saw that. I saw that. Next time, don't be too rushed, Nyanzo. Okay, you can take your
Yes,
time. A, Chu Yabi. A, are you alright to type or Sulele?
Yeah, teacher, I'm typing.
Okay. Okay, I got it answer. And who's left? Baby, no? The car. Yes, yes, the car. I saw it. And Namin ko are love. Hey, Namin ko teacher purely. We have to use with present perfect, active and passive form. Why do you get R and M? R and M ni lu pa la ro. Chene tu go. Yala. Okay. A ကုန်လုံးနီးပါးမှန်ပါတယ်အကုန်လုံးမှန်ပါတယ်နော်တစ်ယောက်နှစ်ယောက်လောက်ပဲနည်းနည်းလေးလွဲရလည်းရှိအဲ့တော့ဒီထက် active နဲ့ passive form ရှိမယ်ဒီကောင်းဝင်ပြီးတော့နည်းနည်းလေးပြန်ရှင်းပြအောင်နည်းနည်းပဲအဲ့တော့ active မှာဆိုရင် present perfect ရဲ့ active ကဒီချက်တော့ has have ပါလေ plus verb 3ဟုတ်တယ်နော်သူ့ရဲ့ passive ကပါလေ
Has have been blessed by 3.
ဟောဒီလုံးခုမှရ has have been blessed by 3နော်အဲ့တော့ဒီလို has ထည့်ရမလား have ထည့်ရမလားဆိုတော့အရှိမပါတဲ့ noun ပေါ်မှာမူတည်မှာပေါ့နော် so if it is the noun is singular form and you have to use has plus verb 3 or else you have to use have plus verb 3 okay here number 1 they blank here for food water and if they are lucky some clean clothes. So the number 1 answer has to be they is a plural noun, right? That's why we divide into whether it is an active sentence or passive sentence. They are the people who make the action because they come here for food. So they yourself they come here for food. So they itself is an action verb, action noun, and then this is the person or they that make the action. Okay, so it's gonna be active verb. Okay. So have the answer will be have came come because the past participle of come is come to. Okay. 2 I belong to 2 volunteer firefighters.
Have
Here,
spoken.
yes, I have spoken because this is I is self is the person who make the action, right? Speak. So have spoken. And number 3. Number 3 is never see. So I have
Never seen.
seen. And number 4, for 200 people killed. In fact, 200 people are killed by who? Natural disaster, right? So we have to use here, we have to use passive verb because 200 people are the objects. Have been killed. 5 remote villages have been hit. Okay, no? I did it, no?
Chapanama Pula.
哇50ဘူးပဲဒါ7 grammar တော့30စဉ်းစားတာ
Oh, yes.
grammar 30ရတော့နည်းနည်း click လည်းပါရင်ပါမယ်ဒါမှမဟုတ် blank နေလည်းပါနိုင်နော် blank နေလည်းပါမှာ
Che writing လည်းမှာပါဘောနော်
writing ပါမှာပေါ့ writing ရ reading ရတခုပါ writing တစ်ပုဒ်ပါမယ် reading comprehension တစ်ပုဒ်ပါမယ်ပြောလို့ရှိရင်ကျန်တဲ့ဥစ္စာကကြတော့ grammar ပေါ့နော် grammar
What
ဆို
kind
တော့
of writing
of
is that?
English တက်ခါပါမင်းမလဲဟင်
story writing လို့လား writing อ่ะ
writing က story writing လားဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒါတော့ဒီချက်ပြောလို့မရတယ်ဒီချက် title topic ကိုမစဉ်းစားရသေးဘူးဒါပေမဲ့တာတို့သင်ခဲ့တဲ့ထဲကနေ relate ဖြစ်တဲ့ဟာမျိုးပဲဖြစ်လိမ့်မယ်အဲ့တော့ story ဒီ review ဖြစ်မလား story review တော့မဖြစ်ဘူးဒီချက်တို့topic တစ်ခုပေးထားပြီးတော့အဲ့ဒါကို discuss လုပ်တာမျိုးပဲဖြစ် problem တစ်ခုပေးထားပြီးအဲ့ဒါကို discuss လုပ်တာမျိုးဖြစ်အဲ့လိုပုံစံဖြစ်တယ်နော်တက်ခါပေးပြီးတော့ဟိုကခုနကတော့ညံစောပါမိတာလေဒါ
Oh, Che, I was gonna ask like the same questions. Yeah, blue writing that means.
oh I see
ဟုတ်ချက်အဲ့တင်တဲ့ unit တဲ့ဟာလည်းပါမှာလားမတင်တဲ့ဟာလည်းပါမှာ unit က
မတင်သားရရ uses of English မှာ teacher တို့က topic တွေအစောကြီးကြည့်ပြီးသားလေအဲ့ဥစ္စာတွေမှာတင်ထားတဲ့ဟာတွေပဲပေါမှာပေါ့တင်ထားတဲ့ဟာအရေးကြီးတဲ့ဟာတွေပဲလေ teacher တို့ကြော်လိုက်တဲ့ဥစ္စာတွေကသိပြီးတော့အရေးမကြီးတာပဲဖြစ် understood တွေပဲဖြစ်အဲ့ဒါကြောင့်ကြော်ထားတာနော်မင်းတို့ရဲ့ English fluency ကိုစမ်းတာပဲကွာဒီမှာပါတဲ့ဥစ္စာ teacher တို့မင်းတို့ဒီမှာဘယ်လောက်ထိ learn လုပ်ထားလဲဆိုတာ teacher တို့ဘယ်လောက် absorb လုပ်ထားနိုင်လဲဆိုတာတစ်ချက်ကြည့်ချင်တာအဲ့ဒါအဓိကပဲအဲ့တော့3ရက်အချိန်ညာနော်အဲ့တော့အဲ့ချိန်မှာဟို teacher Rose ရဲ့ဟို presentation အတွက်လည်းပြင်ရင် teacher တို့ရဲ့ text လေးအတွက်လည်းပြင်ပါလို့ဘာဖြစ်လို့လဲဆို teacher Rose ကတော့ပြောထားတယ် presentation ကိုတဲ့တကယ်လို့အဲ့နေ့မှာမပြီးဘူးမလုပ်လာဘူးဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တဲ့မလုပ်လာတဲ့အဖွဲ့ကလုပ်လာတဲ့အဖွဲ့တဲ့ delivery နဲ့ food delivery နဲ့မဟုတ်ဝယ်ကြွေရမယ်တဲ့ပြောနေအဲ့မှားလိုက်ပါတဲ့ကျွန်မတို့ပြောထားတယ် Okay, so you have already learned some natural disasters such as earthquake, I think wildfire, right? And then what is next? Floods and hurricanes. So hurricanes is kind of a storm, right? So and in other things, you have maybe say like nugget. This is a kind of a storm too. I don't know if you guys got it or not. What one we was like 8 standard students that destroyed our like Yangon and almost all over Myanmar. It was so bad. Okay, so my question is, open your webcam and then I can do breakout room this time. So I will let you guys do in group. So you guys gonna have to discuss and decide which is the most sufferable disaster, okay? Or you can say which is the most frightening disaster and why. အဲ့တော့ဘယ်ဟာကတောက်ဖို့ကောင်းဆုံး disaster လဲဘာဖြစ်လို့လဲဆိုတာကိုပြောမယ်နော်ညင်းမနေနဲ့နော်တူတူဟိုဟာလို့
Che, do you mean the type or the occurrence? Yeah.
I mean then you have to name the disaster. You have to
So you
name
mean
the
the-
disaster and you think why it is the most frightening one. You have to say give the reason. Okay, So you have to discuss with the group. If I say discuss with the group, listen to the other group member and listen to yourself and discuss peacefully, okay? No fighting, okay? And how many? 3, 4. Let me check. UAG that, no? Okay. Room 1 မှာ A ရယ်အောင်ကောင်းရယ် room 2ကတက်ခရယ်ချူချူရယ်ဆိုလေ room 3မှာလာမင်းကိုကိုရယ်လင်းထုတ်ဝင်ဆိုတော့ Elvin ပေါ့နော် Elvin ရယ်ပြီးရင်နေထုတ်ရယ်ညံစော်ရယ်တက်လျာရယ်တစ်ခွက် okay နော် I'm going to give you 5 minutes guys 5 minutes you discuss and then give as much reason as you why you think this is the frightening, the most frightening disaster, okay? And make it accept to other people that what you said is the most frightening disaster, okay? Let's go. 5 minutes, guys. So in my watch, it is 9:58, so we have to finish our by 5 and 10, 3. Okay. Talia, Nyanzo, and Nito. Have you guys finished? Okay, we're gonna wait for your friends, okay? Because they need to listen too. Was your discussion very well?
Yes.
Great. Con đi ở trong là đi. Lớp này. Okay. Okay. So let's start the discussion from room 4. Okay, to room 4 got in Salim, no? Okay, room 4. So tell me, what is the most frightening disaster and why? Room 4. Room 4 is Neto, Nyanzo, and Talia.
Sure, we have room 4. Oh, we have room 3. Sure. Okay, then I'll start first. So we chose earthquake as our the most dangerous natural disaster. And here's why. Sure. The primary effects of earthquakes are like ground shaking, ground rupture, and landslides. And this earthquake can also lead to tsunamis because of the land movements. You can see when the ground breaks, some parts of the land are can also get underwater, so less land. And destruction of industries and factories, and increasing poverty. When things get destructed, people's property got destroyed.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, Talia will continue.
Earthquake happens when two blocks of the earth suddenly split past one each other like that, and because of earthquake, fire can happen.
Yes.
Yeah, and the world largest earthquake with an instrumentally documented magnitude occurred on May 22, 1916 near Valdivia in southern Chile. It was assigned a magnitude of 9.5 by the United States Geological Survey. It is referred to as the Great Chilean Earthquake and the 1960 Valdivia Earthquake.
All right. Thank you so much, room 4. So room 4 said that the most frightening disaster is earthquake. Okay, room 3. Room 3, Flamingo Go, Elvin, and Lolo.
I think the most terrifying disaster is a tsunami, because when the tsunami is caused and when the tsunami is caused, sorry, I think sorry.
It's fine. Take your time.
When the tsunami is caused, all the buildings and around the tsunamis, all the buildings and all the buildings will be swept away, and when the people are in debt, they will be killed instantly, and you can only get your destroyed things when it is over.
Yes. So everything will be destroyed by tsunami.
Yes.
Okay. So anything left from your group? Anything to add? No more? Okay. So room 3 said that the most terrifying natural disaster is tsunami. Let's go to room 2. Room 2. Okay, room 2. Sule, Chuchu, and Daka. Okay, Sule will present this one. Okay.
Yes, teacher. We choose hurricane is the most frightening because like when a hurricane approaches this land and the damage can occur to the coastal cities and towns. And hurricanes impact natural environments along a coast too. And huge amounts of
Huge amount
beach sand
okay.
are moved to one place to another place. And even large boulders can be carried in surge of ocean water, and high winds can topple trees, and low-lying areas are often flooded. And the amount of damage depends on the strength of the storm and what it hits.
Okay. Thank you, Sule. So how about your electricity there? Is all
Yes,
I see.
Since 7 a.m.
Oh yeah, it's all right. It's all right to close the camera this time.
Yes, teacher.
And next one. Next group, the last group. Ang and A from room 1.
Yes, we choose volcano eruption. Since it's lighter than the solid rock around it, magma rise and collect in the magma chambers. Eventually, some of the magma pushes through vents and fissures to the earth's surface. Magma that has a erupted is called lava. And some volcanic eruptions are explosive and others are not.
Okay. Volcano eruption is the biggest and frightening natural disaster, you think? Okay. Thank you very much for your discussion. Yes, every disasters are very scary, right? And then lost many. It makes lost many people. Maybe the people we love or like this. In 2008 in Myanmar, there was a very strong strike. Very strong strike the I think lower Myanmar very badly. Most of the people I think many people like across who live near the river, they were suffer this one, and then they lost their homes and they lost the people, the relatives that they love. Okay, and thank you very much for the discussion. Let's go to another natural disaster that is called drought. What is drought, by the way?
So it's like a weather condition where little or no rain falls and the ground start to crack and the sun is so hot and it's very heating.
Okay, so drought are the natural disaster too, but this is happen. Okay, this is because there's only less rain than before or no rain in the area, and then they are lack of water. So drought is the direct meaning is lack of water. So there is no water because there is no rain, or there is just only too little rain. Now we're gonna read this paragraph about Sabria. And as usual, we will read the paragraph from line by line. I think 2 lines for the short lines and 1 line for the long line. Okay. Let's start with Lamigo.
Yes, chair.
Okay, so please read the very first line in the passage.
Sadia 50 from Kenya is looking after her niece.
Okay. Second.
Her mother Zainabu has lost her animals because there is no water.
Yes. Thank you. Dalia.
She can no longer afford to pay for Sabria to go to school.
Okay. Please proceed to next one. Talia.
Severe drought across from East African countries, Kenya, Ethiopia, Somalia, Uganda,
Yes, Uganda.
and
Yes,
Djibouti
yes,
has
Djibouti.
left at least 10 million people in urgent need of help.
Okay. Thank you. And Taka, please read next sentence.
It is the worst drought in over 60 years. Crops have failed and many animals have died, leaving people with no food.
Thank you. Lolong.
Teacher, my connection is a little bit unstable. So what?
Yes. Yes, it's fine. Just read.
Okay, Teacher. The United Nations say that 250
50,000.
children are seriously malnourished.
Yes. Thank you, Lolong. Neto.
In Kenya, the Turkey ASEAN is working hard to give emergency help to people. However, in spite of the charity efforts, 5 million people are in urgent need of food, and the situation is likely to get worse over the next few months.
Yes. A.
Some families are only eating one meal a day, and children are missing school in order to help their families.
Okay, thank you. Next one is Nyanzo.
Yes, sir. Sabria, her sister, and her sister's children live with her mother Zanabu in a small room in another family's house.
Okay. Laming ko biwa, Ang Gang.
Those used to have 180 cows and 200 goats. However, they have all died because of the drought.
Who's left? Chichu.
Nabu say we live on the food that charity gives us, mixed beans, porridge, and cooked on.
Okay. Elvin.
What we get for a match would normally only be enough for a week. We go to bed hungry every night.
Yes. Neto. Neto, unmute your microphone.
Yes, teacher. By the way did he finish?
Hungry every night from the
Yeah.
second column. The first line.
I think for the small ones, when they are crying bad, they always end up crying themselves to sleep.
Okay, proceed to next one, please.
But they always end up crying themselves to sleep. Water has become a problem.
Is there anybody left? Janile.
Me, sir.
Oh, okay. Sule.
Yeah.
Please read until the end. Till the end.
Yes, sir. Despite such extreme circumstances, Senabu and Sabria are both hopeful for the future. Sabria is hoping to go back to school and wants to become a police officer when she is older.
Okay. Now, please read it again. Please read the passage again, and then I have some questions related to this passage, okay? This passage is not very long one. That's why I didn't divide into two, okay? 2 times. We just only read it. And the words here are not very difficult one. The vocabulary here are not very difficult. Okay, please read it by yourself again. while you are reading, while you are reading, you just only trying to pick up or think or sign note or underline the main things or the main fact in the passage. Okay? So passage မှာရှိရဲ့အဓိကအချက်ကိုဒီ passage ကဘာကိုပြောတာလဲအဲ့ဒီအဓိကအချက်ကိုစကလောက်တာဖြစ်ဖြစ်ဘေးနားမှာ sign note နဲ့မှတ်တာဖြစ်ဖြစ် underline တာဖြစ်ဖြစ်လို့နော်ဒါ theory passage တွေအများကြီးဖတ်တဲ့အခါမှာဘယ်နာကဘာ passage မသိတော့အဲ့ခါမျိုးတွေမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီလိုလောက်တာအသုံးဝင် Coco, have you finished reading?
No, teacher.
Okay. What passage are you reading right now?
Full.
Okay, the
Passage.
fourth one. Okay. Yanzo, have you finished?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So this passage is about the drought, right, Yanzo? And when did it happen?
Yeah,
When did it happen, that drought? Sorry?
can you ask it again? Yeah, the
Yes.
question.
When and where did the drought happen?
Sure. In East African countries like Kenya, Ethiopia, and Somalia, and Uganda, and like
Yes.
Twitch, Houthi.
Yes.
Sure, they
Yes,
didn't mention the
one.
date.
You will see that if you read very carefully.
Sure, the only thing mentioned for like this is that the time phase. Yeah, it's like the worst drought in over 60 years. Yeah.
Yes, and at the end of the passage, you will see the sign note adopted from the East Africa Drought and Food Crisis 2011. Do you see?
Oh, Chen. I thought it was just like some kind of like Cambridge, acknowledgement notes or something. I didn't really know it was with the passage. Yeah.
I see. Okay, if you have finished reading, you may read such kind of things, right? Then you can know when it happened. Okay. What is malnourished?
It's like suffering from hunger.
Yes. Okay, the people they cannot have the enough nourish. That's mean malnourished. Yes. Okay, so guys, Talia, have you finished your reading? Talia,
Teacher, what did you say? I'm lagging a bit. I cannot hear.
have you finished your reading?
Yes.
Okay. Hello. Alcohol.
I'm not finished reading yet.
Almost.
Almost.
Okay,
finished.
take your time, it's fine. Take your time. Too late.
Yes, I'm finished, teacher.
Okay. ပြီးသွားတဲ့သူတွေကိုအရင်မေးလိုက်နော်တကယ်အဲ့တော့ခုနကညံစောကိုတကယ်နည်းနည်းမေးပြီးပြီဆိုတော့လာမင်းကို have you finished your reading?
Yes.
Okay, so can you tell me who is Sabria?
Sabia is 50. Yeah.
15 years old
15,
there?
15 from Kenya.
Yes.
Is looking after her needs.
Okay, so great. And next one is Talia. Why can't she go to school any longer?
Because I think they don't have money.
They don't have money. Okay. Taka. Hello, Taka. Are you there? Okay, I will go to Chichu. According to UN, how many children will lack of proper nutrition? Chichu, according to UN, how many children will lack of proper nutrition? Do you see? I think it is in the first passage. No, second. Is that first? Second passage. Are you answering me? I will pet you. Can you type it if you can hear me? Can you type it? The answer? Can you type the answer?
Teacher, please.
Okay, take your time. Take your time. So let me be allowed to.
Yes, yes.
Okay. A. In Kenya, what organization is helping to make urgent help for the people? And does it work? Yes. What is that? Yeah. What is the name of the organization that is trying to help to Kenya?
In Kenya, the charity Asian Aid is working hard to give emergency help to people. However, in spite of the charity's effort, 5 million people are in urgent need to food, and the situation is likely to get worse over the next few months.
Okay. Okay, yes, thank you. So the organization name is Action Aid, right? So they try to help the people. Okay. And but they cannot help very much because there are lots of people. Chuchu, how many people suffer from malnourished? Malnourished and proper nutrition is same. Like not having proper nutrition is same. Chuchu? Nito.
Yes, sir.
What is okay, who is Zainabu and how many farm animal does she used to have before?
Zainabu is Sabriya mother from Kenya, and she owns 180 cows and 200 goats.
Yes. Okay, this time Lolong.
Yes.
Lolong, what is Sabriya's ambition once she gets older?
Hello, chair.
Mm.
Savia. 15, chair.
Okay.
Her ambition is a police officer.
Hello.
Ambition is police officer. Yes, in fact, she wants to be police officer. I guess Lolong didn't catch my question. I did the connection.
Yes,
That's a
I
problem.
thought
know.
you said
Yes.
yes.
It's
How
fine.
who is Savia? The
Okay.
connection is unstable.
All right. Nito,
Yes, Chair.
how many countries, African countries, suffer from drought? I think it is in the first part. 5. What are they?
Kenya, Ethiopia, Somalia, and
Yes, this
Uganda
is.
or Uganda.
Yes. And
And
Djibouti.
the
The last one is Djibouti. Okay. အောင်ကောင်းလို့ဒီချက်မရသေးဘူးနော်အောင်ကောင်းလို့ညံစောတော့ပြန်လာမယ် Okay အောင်ကောင်း what is the crisis described in the report and who has it affected?
What are the most drought in over 60 years, and it has affected across East African countries.
Yes. Elvin, did you maybe like Elvin?
Not yet, chair.
Okay. How has the crisis affected Sabria and her family?
They has lost her animals and there's no water, and the organization H&H gives them a food, but it's food for a mass, but it's only enough for a week.
Yes. Okay. And next one is Talia. Talia, how are people surviving? How do you think? How are people surviving? Talia, okay. So Lolong, how are people surviving? Number 3 question. Lolong.
So I think his connection is really bad.
Okay. A, how are people surviving?
Chair, are you asking from the paragraph?
Yes, you know, you don't have to give me the definite answer, but that has to be related to paragraph. How are people surviving from the drought?
I think they find a safe place and they get a help from
Yes.
a helper. Yeah, and yeah.
Okay, Yanzong.
Yes, Chair.
So is the situation going to improve in the near future? How do you think?
I don't think so.
Okay, why? Why not?
because like droughts can even last for months or even years. And this is a big one, so I think it will last for like a few decades, maybe.
Okay, you think so? So like, how does the report end, and why do you think it ends this way? So at the end, you will see that, right? You will see that Sabria and despite the extreme circumstances, Zainabu and Sabria are both hopeful for the future. Sabria is hoping to go back to school and wants to become a police officer when she is older. So this is how they end. And why do you think it ends in this way?
I don't understand the question.
Okay, you don't get my question?
Yeah.
Yes. And they end like they have their hope respectively, right? They have their hopes for the future. Why that writer ends by mentioning the hoping for the future? How do you think? He this family to he would like to mention the people desires in the drought area, or how do you think? And this is a little tough question.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not the reporter wish.
Yes.
That might be their hope because they are surviving the difficulties, this malnutrition, and they cannot go to schools and they lost their properties.
Yes.
And they want to live like the normal people in other countries. So these might be their hopes.
Okay. ကဲဒါဆိုတချို့ despite လေးရယ် in spite of လေးရယ်သွားရအောင်နော်အဲ့တော့ although ရယ် despite ရယ် in spite of ရယ်အဲ့ဒီအကုန်လုံးကတချို့တော့ဘာလဲ introduce the contrast ဆိုတော့စန့်ကျင်ဘက်ကိုပြောတာပေါ့နော်တစ်ခုခုကိုစန့်ကျင်ဘက်ပြောတာဟုတ်လားဒီဟာဖြစ်ပေမဲ့လည်းဒီလိုတော့ဖြစ်တယ်ဥပမာဆိုရှင်ရေသူတို့မှာအစားတောက်ရေတွေပြတ်နေပေမဲ့လည်းသူတို့မှာတောက်စရာရေရှိသေးတယ်ဒါမှမဟုတ်ရှင်လည်းသူနေမကောင်းပေမဲ့လည်းကြောင်းသွားတယ်ဒါမျိုးတွေဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီချက်တို့ကalthough despite in spite of တို့ကိုသုံးလို့ရတယ်အဲ့တော့ဒီမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျတို့ပြောလို့ရတဲ့ပုံစံလေးကြည့်ကြည့်အောင်เนาะအဲ့တော့ auto ကတော့ကျတို့ auto ပြီးသွားလို့ရှိရင်ဘာလာလဲဆိုတော့အနောက်မှာကြည့်ကြည့်လိုက်မယ်ဆိုရင် auto ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်เนาะ auto ရဲ့အနောက်မှာဘာလာလဲ subject တွေ verb တွေဟုတ်တယ်เนาะဒါပေမဲ့ကျတို့ in spite of မှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်เนาะဘာလာလဲဆိုလို့ရှိရင် in spite of မှာလာတာဘယ်နှခုရှိလဲကြည့်အောင်အမှရေးတာ in spite of နဲ့ despite ကအတူတူပဲเนาะအဲ့တော့ဒီမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင် in spite of ရဲ့အနောက်မှာရေးထားတာကဘာလဲဆိုတော့ noun phrase တွေ pronoun တွေ ing form တွေဒီဘာလဲလက်ကြည့်လိုက်အဲ့တော့ noun phrase ရဲ့ pronoun ရဲ့ ing form ရနော်အဲ့တော့ခုပဲ in spite of ရဲ့ despite ရဲ့ပေါ့နော်တူပဲနော်အဲ့ဒါသိပဲလေဘာလဲတက်လဲဆိုတော့ကျတို့ follows လို့ရအောင်နော် noun phrase ညားလေးပဲရေးလိုက်အောင်ရလား follows လို့ရေးတော့မေ့ဝါကြမှာဆို noun phrase လာမယ်ပြီးရင်ပြန်လဲကြည့်လဲကြည့်ရောတော့ကြာဟာဒါကြီးကဘာကြီးလဲရေးထားလဲမသိဘူးဖြစ်နေမယ်နော် noun phrase ပြီးရင် pronoun ဒီဘာလာမလဲဆိုရင် ing form လာမယ် gerund noun ပေါ့နော် အဲ့တော့ teacher တို့ရိုးရိုးရှင်းရှင်းလေးပြောရမယ်ဆို in spite of တို့ despite တို့ရဲ့အနောက်မှာ noun လိုက်တာဟုတ်ပြီနော် noun လည်းဖြစ်နိုင်တယ် pronoun လည်းဖြစ်နိုင်တယ် ing form ဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်ဒါတွေအကုန်လုံးက generally ကပါလဲဆိုတော့ noun လို့ပြောလို့ရတယ်နော်အဲ့တော့ teacher တို့ noun တစ်ခုလိုက်တာပေါ့နော်ဒါပေမဲ့ all those ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့ subject verb ပြန်လိုက်တယ်အဲ့တစ်ခုကြည့်ထားမယ်အဲ့တော့ noun phrase ဆိုကြတဲ့ noun တစ်ခုလည်းမဟုတ်ဘူးပေါ့ဟုတ်လားဘာတွေပါမလဲအများကြီးပါမယ် noun ကိုစကားစုလိုက်ပါမှာပေါ့နော်စကားစုလိုက်တွေရှိမယ်ပြီးရတဲ့အခါ pronoun ဆိုရင်တော့ဒါ I we do they he she it ဆိုတော့ teacher တို့ pronoun မှာဆိုဘာတွေဖြစ်နိုင်လဲဆိုတော့ they တို့ဘာလို့ဒီမှာလဲရှိတယ်နော် they တခြားဥစ္စာတွေလည်းဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်အများသောအားဖြင့်ကတော့ teacher တို့ noun pronoun နဲ့တယ်အဓိက noun phrase လာမယ် ing form ပါလိမ့်နော် example လေးကိုကြည့်ကြည့်အောင် Number 4 rewrite the sentence using the structure in brackets bracket ထဲမှာပေးထားတဲ့ structure အတိုင်းပြန်ရေးပါတဲ့အဲ့တော့ဒီမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင် number 1ကိုကြည့်အောင် although they were hungry the children managed to sleepအဲ့တော့ဘာနဲ့ရေးခိုင်းလဲ despite ကိုဘာလဲ ing form နဲ့ရေးခိုင်းနော်ဒါဆို teacher က despite နဲ့ရေးရမှာ despite အဲ့တော့ ing form ပြောင်းမယ်ဆို verb ကိုကြည့်လိုက်တော့ were ဖြစ်နေတယ်ဟုတ်တယ်နော် were ဖြစ်နေတယ်အဲ့တော့ teacher က despite ကို ing form က were ရဲ့ ing form ပြီးရင်ဟုတ်တယ်နော် being hungry
Teacher, what are we doing right now? I was out of the class for a while.
Oh, okay. Yes, we are doing exercise 4. What am I doing? Exercise 4. Exercise 4 about despite, in spite of. Okay. So despite the in spite of the example, no, the mean. Page number ကတော့ခုနကတော့ကျွန်တော် reading ရဲ့နောက်တစ်မျက်နှာမှာပေါ့
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. တဲ့ဒါဆိုရင် तू က teacher တို့ဒီမှာကတော့ despite ing form နဲ့ဆိုတော့ were ကို ing ပြောင်းလိုက်တော့ being ဖြစ်သွားတယ် number 2 လေးဖြည့်ကြည့်ကြည့်ရအောင် Although she doesn't go to school at the moment, Sabrina hopes to return in the future. She doesn't go to school at the moment. Sabrina hopes to return in the future. အဲ့ဆို teacher တို့ဘယ်လိုရေးရမလဲဆိုတော့ဘာပြောထားလဲသူက despite ကို in spite of ကို noun phrase နဲ့ရေးပါတဲ့အဲ့တော့ in spite of noun phrase ဆိုတော့ teacher တို့ကဒါကို noun phrase ပြောင်းအောင်ဟုတ်ပါဒီမှာဟုတ်လား although she sorry ဒီက teacher နံပါတ်9တာမှားသွားတယ်နံပါတ်3ဖြစ်ရမှာဟုတ်လားနံပါတ်3เนาะ although she doesn't go to school at the moment အဲ့ဆို teacher တို့ပြောရမှာကကျတော့ in spite of နဲ့မဟုတ် despite ကို ing form နဲ့ရေးပြရမှာเนาะနံပါတ်3ကအဲ့တော့ teacher တို့ဒီမှာ despite ကို ing form despite ing form ကြောင့်ဒီမှာဆိုဘာကိုပြောင်းမလဲ she doesn't go to school at the moment မှာ teacher တို့ main verb ကဘယ်ဟာလဲverb ကတစ်လုံးပဲရှိတယ် go เนาะအဲ့တော့ teacher တို့က going လို့ပြောင်းရမှာဒါပေမဲ့ तू ကဘာပါနေလဲအငင်းလေးပါတယ် doesn't လို့ပါတယ်အဲ့တော့ teacher က not going လို့ပြော despite not going to school at the moment Sabrina hopes hopes to return in the future. Oh. Chala. Chala. Chala.
Okay.
Chala lulu be. Okay ဒါဆိုရင်ချက်နံပါတ်2လေးအဖြေပြောကြည့်ပါဦးနံပါတ်2လေးချက်တို့ခုနဟိုကြံခဲ့တဲ့နံပါတ်2လေးဖြေပြောကြည့်မယ်နော်နံပါတ်2ကိုတစ်ချက်လောက်ကြည့်ကြည့်ပါဦး Although there is a severe drought Sabria and her family have some water to drink ဒီချက်တို့ရေးပြရမှာဗာနဲ့လေဗာနဲ့ရေးပြ
Now
in
please.
spite of plus noun phrase နဲ့ရေးပြရမှာနော်အဲ့တော့ကျွန်တော် noun phrase ဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်ဒီမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင် noun phrase ကိုကြည့်ကြည့်အောင်ဒီမှာ noun phrase ကဘယ်ဟာလဲဆိုတော့ there is a severe drought မှာ noun phrase ကဘယ်ဟာလဲစကားစု noun စကားစုလေးကွာ a severe drought နော်အဲ့တော့ဒီချက်တို့ရေးရမယ့်ဥစ္စာကကြတော့ in spite of a severe drought Sabria and her family have some water to drink. Chala? ကျေရှင်းပြနားလဲလားနားလဲလားသိတော့မလဲလဲတယ် Talia, are you okay with my explanation?
Yes.
Okay. How about Lolo?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Tamiko?
Yes,
သူပြအောင်ပြောပဲတော့မှမိုက်ကိုခဏခဏပြပေးလိုက် It's all right, it's all right. Number 4အကြောက်ကြည့်ကြည့်အောင် Although they have these problems, they remain positive. အဲ့တော့ဒီချက်ဒီနေရာမှာကြတော့တဲ့ in spite of ကိုဘာလဲဆိုတော့ pronoun နဲ့ပါတဲ့ pronoun နဲ့ရေးပေးရမယ်အဲ့တော့ in spite of ပဲဖြစ်ဖြစ်ဒီချက်တို့ despite ပဲဖြစ်ဖြစ် pronoun နဲ့ရေးမယ်ဆိုတော့ဒီမှာကြည့်ကြည့်အောင် despite this တဲ့တွေ့လားအဲ့မှာဟိုဘေးလေးမှာပြောထားတာလေ despite this they have continued to have a positive attitude တွေ့လား pronoun နဲ့ရေးထားတဲ့ပုံစံလေးနော်အဲ့ဒီကတော့ချုပ်ပလိုက်တယ် this လို့ချုပ်ပလိုက်တယ်အဲ့တော့ဒီနေရာမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင် number 4က in spite of ကို pronoun နဲ့ရေးပေးရမယ်အဲ့တော့ in spite of this ဖြစ်သွားမှာနော် this being they positive အဲ့တော့မင်းတို့ကတော့ထင်လိုက်မယ်ဒါဆိုရင်သူ့ရဲ့အထဲမှာပါတဲ့ they have these problems ဆိုတော့စာကြီးကပျောက်သွားမှာပေါ့နော်ဟုတ်တယ်နော်အဲ့ဟာကြီးက sense ကြီးပျောက်သွားလိမ့်မယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ဒီနေရာမှာကျတော့သူကပြန်ပြောင်းခိုင်းထားတာတကယ်လို့ lesson ကို understand ဖြစ်အောင်ပဲလုပ်ထားတာဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်ဒီနေရာမှာတော့ in spite of this လို့ရေးရအဆင့်ပြေဟုတ်ပြီနော် तू ကဘာလို့လဲဆိုတော့ तू က pronoun ပုံစံမျိုးရေးခိုင်းထားတာမို့လို့ရလားဒါပေမဲ့တစ်ခုသတိထားမှာကျတော့ဒီ pronoun မှာ this ကဒီမှာကျတော့ဘာပြောထားလဲဆိုလို့ရှိရင် number 4က these problems ဆိုတော့ဒီကျတော့ဒီနေရာမှာလဲ these ထည့်လိုက်ဘာလို့လဲဆိုရင် problems တွေအများကြီးဖြစ်တာဟုတ်ပြီနော်အများကြီးကိုပြောချင်တာဖြစ်တော့ in spite of these ဖြစ်သွားမယ် they remain positive ရလားအဲ့နော်လဲလားမျက်စိရည်နားလေးမျက်စိရည်နားလေးလဲသွားပြီလား okay ငြိမ်းနေရချင်းအတန်ကိုထွက်တော့ number 5ပေါ့ကိုလုပ်ကြည့်ပြင်တစ်ချက်ကိုပို့ဒီချက်ကိုမပို့နဲ့တော့ဒီချက်ကိုပြောပြပေးပြီးဟုတ်ပြီနော် although they work hard to look after their animals there is nothing people can do when there is no rain despite ကို ing form နဲ့ဒါလေးကတော့လွယ်ပါ despite ကို ing ဆိုတော့ကျတော့ verb ကိုရှာပြီး ing ပြောင်းပြရဘယ်နေရာ verb ကိုရှာမှာလဲဆို although နဲ့ ကလျက် verb ကိုရှာမှာနော် Number 5. Exercise 4, number 5 is for you. Write it by yourself, please.ပြီးသွားပြီလား ကဲဒါဆိုရင် number 5 ကလေးကို teacher ကိုဖြေပြောပြပေးပါဦး
Despite working hard to look after their animals, there's nothing people can do when there's no rain.
Yes. Despite working hard to look after their animals. အနောက်ကပြန်ကူးရုံပဲနော် There's nothing people can do ပြန်ကူးရုံ So do you understand the lesson? ဆရာနားလည်လား
Yes, yeah.
နားလည် Okay ဒါဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လေ teacher ကို exercise တေးသေးလေးတစ်ခုလောက်လုပ်ပေးပါအခုမဟုတ်ဘူးအိမ်မှာလောက်ထားပြီးတော့ပို့ပြီနော်ဒါဖြတ်လိုက်တော့မယ်နော်ဒါနားလည်အဲ့တော့ exercise တေးသေးလေးကဘယ်မှာရှိလဲဆိုတော့သမီးတို့ရဲ့ page number သမီးသားတို့ရဲ့ page number workbook page number 90 91မှာရှိလေ91မှာနော်91ရဲ့ exercise 3 91 exercise 3 despite of no အဲ့ဒါ homework ပါ slash တကယ်လို့ teacher တို့ဒီဥစ္စာရဲ့ဒီ example ကိုနားမလည်သေးဘူးပေါ့နော်ဒီ use of English ကိုပြန်ဖတ်ကြည့်ပါနားမလဲဆိုရင်အဲ့လိုမှနားမလဲဆို teacher ကိုပြန်မေးပါနော်ဟို teacher Viber မှာမေးလို့ရတယ် group မှာလာမမေးခြင်းလေ 1 by 1လာမေးလို့ရတယ်နော် Okay then let's play a game The game is called 5-second rule. Okay, 5 seconds. In 5 seconds, you're gonna have to answer the question. Let me set the title. Let me set up the clock. Stopwatch time. Okay, so if I say that name 3 fruits, you have to say very quickly, okay, in 5 seconds. 5 seconds တွေမှာမြန်ပြောရအောင်နော် Okay, let's start. Elvin,
Yes.
name 3 vegetables.
3 vegetables. Onions, potatoes, tomatoes.
Okay, you got just only onions in 5 seconds. Okay, let's go to the next one. This time, I'll go. I'll go. Are you there?
Yes.
Name 3 animals that live in the forest.
Monkey, birds, bears, and lions.
Okay. သူရတယ်သူရတယ်သူအခုကတက်သွားပြီလေနော် Okay, now the next one. Next one. A, tell me 3 clothes that you wear during winter.
A scarf, gloves, and sweater.
Great. And next one. And who is that? Who is next? Talia. Name
Yes.
3 food you like the best.
Chicken nuggets, pizza, ramen.
Okay. Okay, this time is a little harder. Coming go.
Yes.
Name 3 rooms in the house.
Bedroom, living room, kitchen.
Okay. You got it. Next one is who's left? Elvin. Elvin be quiet. Elvin be quiet. No, start it. I'm gone with there, no? Hello. Hello, hello. Name 3 things you can find in your living room.
Flower, and sofa.
Okay, flower and sofa. There's 2. Okay, and who's left? Who's left?
Sweater. Yeah.
Okay, Nito.
Teacher,
Hmm?
I also said.
Really?
I also said sweater. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch it. I didn't catch it. Nito, name 3 pets.
3 questions.
Pets.
Dog, cat, rabbit.
Okay. Is there anybody left? No. Okay, then cái time mà lý này bộ lời nó phù rồi. Dạ, không. Okay, one more question for each this time. I will not set up the timer, but you have to answer me as fast as you can, okay? As soon as you can. This time, who will start first? Okay, I'm gone. Name 3 things that are black. It's a little harder question this time.
Shoes, cars, some type of squids, the TV
Okay.
screen, and
Okay. Just 3 things.
that's all.
A. So you have to name the 3 things that you can see in the sky.
Clouds, stars, and moon.
Great. Talia. 3 kinds of weather.
Winter, rainy season, and hot season.
Okay. And next one is Elvin. 3 things you can find in your bedroom.
Pillow, cushions, and clothes.
I mean, bathroom. It's not bedroom.
Or bedroom.
Yes.
Bedroom is a salt, water,
Yeah.
and
Soap, water, and
toilet.
toilet bowl. Okay. What's that? Lolo.
Yes, yeah.
Name 3 foods that you don't like.
And fish, and chicken liver, and goat testicle. Mutton testicle. I mean.
Okay. Nito, name 3 ways of transportation.
Car, plane, and another one, train.
Okay. Sule,
Yes.
Sule, you have to name the 3 kinds. Sorry, not 3 kinds of weather. It's already I already answered. Name 3 kinds of clothes that you wear in the rainy season.
Raincoat and trousers.
Raincoat and blouse. Oh, okay. And all right, so it's 11 already. Thank you very much, guys, for attending the class. And please do not forget to submit the homework, and then you have the test. Okay, do not forget it. So the test will be on Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday, and it will long approximately about an hour. Okay.
Teacher, which lesson include in test?
The lessons. Okay,
Yes,
so the task format is you will have to say there will be 3 sections. I don't know what section is in order, but I will say that there will be 3 sections, and it's about one session is your reading comprehension, next is your writing, and next is your grammar and English usage. Okay. So as you guys are all okay with the typing, I will do with the Google format if I can do arrange, or else I will do with the paper, and then you have to bring the paper, blank paper or something, maybe with a line is fine, and then you write down the number of the problem, and then you write down it. Okay, so you write down the answer on your own paper. So there will probably be I think that I prefer the first way, and it is kind of a practice you may do, right, when you take the online test. But as it is the very first time, I don't want to think that that is a very hard one. That's why I will just do the flexible thing. Okay, if the people who are okay with the Google Sheet and typing, okay, they can make it. And if the people they do all right, and then they can watch, or they can look the questions and write down their answer on the paper sheet. It's fine. Okay. All right. So see you guys. Have a wonderful evening, a wonderful afternoon, and do not forget my homework to submit. Okay.
Teacher.
Bye.